What's up everybody, it's your boy Code102 aka Aiden, and welcome back to another video. Today's topic will be the potential winners for the NBA Rookie of the Year. uh, I think everybody that's watching this video would probably have a clear idea of who's going to win this. I think it's pretty straightforward, but I still wanted to make this video just based on the fact that there are so many rookies, especially this year, that have been flown under the radar and have really shined, and it's important to give their recognition. It's very hard to stand out as a rookie these days just based on how good the league is offensively um, and potentially defensively as well. But there is just so many players right now that are kind of shining in their teams, so you got to give the recognition, because these players could honestly be potential stars. This rookie draft has been very well so far, has done very well, and there was even undrafted players that are having their rookie season that are flourishing. So it's important that we can see them now, because in the future they're probably going to be really good players, earning a lot of money, and they're going to be probably in a very good team, good contentions, winning games. So you got to look at them now before they get to that stage and give them their recognition now, because it's honestly well deserved. Today it's going to be well deserved in a couple of years. So we'll start off. I want to start off with a rookie that I don't think anybody heard about until he actually made his debut in the NBA, and that's Kendrick Nunn for the Miami Heat. Now, I'm not going to bring up stats or anything like that, but I think everybody knows that this guy has been flourishing with the Miami Heat. He's been honestly, he's been insane. I don't think a lot of people would have heard of him until then. Probably a lot of people don't even know about him now. So it's important that he gets his recognition, because I think without him and the effort that he plays with and all of that, the Miami team probably are not where they're going to be. They might not be far off, but I think he brings so much more to a team. He brings a lot to the team. He brings a lot of grit. He brings offense. He brings the defense. He can do a lot, Kendrick Nunn. So it's important he gets his recognition. I know that he's obviously not going to be a contender for Rookie of the Year, but whether you win it or not, you deserve your recognition when you're playing well, especially in your rookie year. It's so hard, so difficult to be playing at a top level in your rookie season, because you're just getting introduced to a whole new world. So for someone that is who came into the NBA ready, and it's just important that he gets his recognition. Also, I want to talk about another Miami Heat player, Tyler Hero. I think the hype of Tyler Hero, especially in the summer league and all of that, was insane. I think everybody was talking about him. He was one of the better players, if not the best player, in the summer league. So, and he's doing very well with the Miami Heat as well. I mean, that team, you look at that team and you think to yourself, the Miami Heat team, like, how they're winning a lot of games. They have a lot of role players, but their rookies and their role players are proving to be more than what they say or people think they are. And Tyler Hero is no different. He's a rookie, yes, but I think he's a lot more than that. And he's showing that he's a lot more than that. I really think Tyler Hero, when he gets the starting role and he gets his minutes, people are going to really love him. I honestly think that they're going to love the way he plays, and they're going to love how he was not really projected again to be much when the season started, but all the hype and everybody loving him, he turned into a great player, and he's accepting that role and he's embracing it a lot. To the point where even their star player Jimmy Butler's hyping him up all the time with the Tyler Tuesdays and stuff. It's hilarious, but he deserves that recognition, and I'm very happy for him. He's one of my favorite players to watch when I watch the Miami Heat. So it's good to see. Also, I want to bring in my own rookie, the Chicago Bulls rookie Kobe White. Now, I might be biased here, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to be biased here, but when I look at Kobe White, I do see a potential star for the Chicago Bulls. I know a lot of people think that he's overrated, his shooting percentage isn't great, but I could just see that he has qualities that can prove to be useful in the coming years when he's actually developed into the player that he's going to be. He got an extremely hard work ethic. He works a lot. He runs the team very well. He's a very pacey player. He's going to run the floor. He wants to get out on the fast breaks, and I think that's where the NBA is leaning towards. So the future-wise, he's going to be a very important player. The stats might not show it, but I really do think he's a good NBA. He's a good shooter for the NBA. He takes a lot of shots. He does get a lot of shots for a rookie, but I think it's all about the consistency, which he should find, and hopefully he does find by the time he really starts to develop, maybe his third season or more. Who knows with these rookies? It takes a lot of time to develop them, but I really think that he's going to be a really important player. He's one of the future stars for the Chicago Bulls. So it's important that he gets his recognition as well. I'm giving him his recognition. I'm a Bulls fan, so I'm going to enjoy the rookies, and he's been a really positive standout for this season. I wish he would be starting by now, but your beggars can't be choosers. So he's just doing well for the role he's been given as well. So fair play to him. Now, obviously, we've got Zion Williamson. Now, I think it's unfair to really talk about him. I might make a separate video about him, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet with Zion. I think everybody knows that if he was playing, he would be up there for contention for the Rookie of the Year. It's a shame that he got an injury so early. He hasn't even played an NBA game yet, but he's that type of player. You just know everyone's projecting him to be a superstar. I think it's pretty nailed on that if he just can stay healthy, he will be a really important player to this league. A really important player, that being one of the faces of the NBA potentially. So it's important just for him to stay healthy, and that's all I really want to say on the matter when it comes to Zion Williamson. If he stays healthy, he's going to be a superstar of the future. He really will be. I don't think anybody can deny that. So we'll move on. There's also the clear and obvious winner, Ja Morant. Ja Morant, I think technically is better than Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot more abilities, but I think with Zion, he's just a very forceful, dominant player. He can get anywhere, anytime. It's a lot harder for point guards to do that. But Ja Morant is showing the star qualities in his first season that most players would be dying to have now. And I truly believe that his vertical's insane, his work ethic's insane. I'm really jealous with the Memphis Grizzlies because they got a player that I think everybody would die for, and certainly a Bulls player in Bulls who were in need of a point guard at the time we would have loved to take in Ja Morant, but of course we're happy with Kobe White as well. But when you're looking at Ja Morant, you're looking at a player that's ready now, and he's going to be ready in the future as well. I can't wait to see him develop. I really can't. I think the Grizzlies got an absolute steal. It's not even a steal. He just got the absolute. He's a superstar already. I can only imagine how good he's going to get when there's better players around him, and he's going to shine even more. He's a rookie, and he's leading that team like a proper pro. And I'll never forget when they were versing the Rockets, and he shoots over James Harden, even though James Harden wasn't playing defense. That's the norm most times. But he's announcing himself, and he announced himself to James Harden, and he announces himself to every team that he plays. He nearly ended Kevin Love's career. So he deserves the recognition, and honestly, I think it's clear cut. He deserves the Rookie of the Year. So that's all I have to say on the matter with that. This is your boy Code 1 and 2. Please like and subscribe. Peace.